Yo, and we're back. Literally in the back of the RV. Yes, sir. So if you didn't know, cue to stand up. I didn't know that either. But yeah, we are traveling through the end of the world. We just got an upgrade. Well, what I would assume to be the end of the world because it doesn't look too. How do I crouch? I don't even know. Can I crouch? I think I can. We'll figure it out in a minute. Aha, clicked. But yeah, what I would assume to be the end of the world because, well, look at this. In and out here. And I seem to be the only one. Resourceful, but the only one. So before I keel over, let's go ahead and get some food. I need water and food, so how do I do things again? Delightful. R, yep. Okay, cool. Got to get reacquainted with this just a little bit more. But yeah, you know, we got a whole fridge up here. You know what I'm saying? Whole shelf going on. Finna have a sofa. Crazy. Yeah, you know. Who said you couldn't be comfortable? I think all we have coffee. We can do that too. You know what we haven't done yet? Find doors and make food. So I want to try that out. I don't think we have a plate, but you know, we're in the end of the world. Who needs manners? Who needs etiquette, right? Let's go ahead and throw a full-on steak up there. You know, no, I'm feeling some chicken. Oh, spoiled? Didn't know that was a thing. Let's go ahead and get this out of here. Can have that back. Is crouching a thing? It is. It is C. All right. That's a compass, not a pot. I will take this before it spoils. Go ahead and cut it on. Oh, I need a pan. I can't. Can I? I cannot. I tried though. Well, now that we have a fridge, maybe I can put it in there. Turn this off before we burn the house down. Theoretically, that should work. Oh, you know what? Why not? Because if it does work, then we're good. Does it need water as well? Ah, I see. Nice. Oh, okay, cool. You used the whole bag. This is gonna be some strong coffee. Put this on the table. Hopefully, no go bad. I don't see anything as a spoil timer, and we can use it as an initial D thing. You know what I'm saying? We keep our momentum. We keep it level. We good. We won't wreck. So we got ourselves a coffee. Go ahead, throw this up there for the next time. Oh, we got ourselves a mug there too. Yeah, we still need to eat though. Still need to eat rather. Yeah, raw it is. It's gotta be fun. We could do that. Can we cook it? Nope. You see where I was going though, don't you? Yeah, I mean. We can't cook it, but we can just devour the can. You know, hey, we out here though. We are thriving, if you will. So I think we should get out of this jumping party. You know what I'm saying? Go home, be responsible adults. Let me go cut off that light. Speaking of, don't want to ruin the battery. All this luxury. Old school. Manual. Analog, rather. You know. All right. First rule, don't wreck. I agree. And just to remember which way I'm going, we keep the power lines to our left. Did I shut the... Yeah, shut the door. Ooh, we're out of here. And don't you know? Yeah, I guess the next thing to do is find some tunes for the radio here. Because the wind is, well, it's just becoming white noise. Yeah. That would be wild, though. I mean, imagine this being your purgatory. You're just kind of like left to figure it out. This is like almost the equivalent to like Snake Way, you know, in some regards. Granted, you don't have powers and you're not Goku and you can't run very fast. But this is fun. You know, you got a vehicle, got a whole, you know, house in the back. You know, right now life's good. All our stuff is straight. We got gas. I think the fridge works. If it does, we're straight on that too. If not, you know, it looks good. You know, makes it feel homey. All we gotta do is don't die. You know, don't crash. Also, where do the power lines lead to? You know, would be some of the things that are on my mind at this point. You know, we still have a night and day cycle, stuff like that. Like, I would be asking all these existential questions, trying to figure it out. Just here. And you're like, yeah, so what are we doing? I should use my detector more often, but it's kind of annoying. So let's get out. How do we? Q. I would assume there's something to dig up, so we might have to look into that. Hello. I mean, now it's kind of like, hey, there's something out here. So yeah, let's figure it out. Okay, put that on the seat. Put it right here. Oh, it is in the sand. My new superpower, crouch. Got it. I got this. Probably need that in a moment. Let's go ahead and get the Beep 3000. I have an additional radio. I wonder if we can tune it for anything. Yeah, see, watch. It's gonna just yell at you. Crazy work. You know, I'm not even gonna waste the durability on my other shovel. Hither. Let's figure out what we got. Go ahead and get that key. What do we have here? Radiator. Excellent condition. I don't know if I have an additional radiator, so I guess. I know I got an engine back there. Yeah, I'll keep it. You know, we just got everything in here. You know, there we go. Call that a day. BMW? I don't know. No, maybe. It doesn't say. A stove. Don't need another one, but I will take that, you know, if you could, just in case you get some ouchies. In the desert, man, imagine that. Some of the times where like you're in a space where you could normally be okay, but you happen to like sprain your ankle and now it's a life and death situation when it was just a walk through the park. Agreed. Well, let's ride out, my friend. So there I was. I wonder how much music is in the game. Can I stand up while this is moving? I don't want to figure that out because if this thing keeps going into a pole, we will have bigger problems. That looked like something moving at first, and that would have been kind of alarming. All right, looks like we've got ourselves a gas station. It's always good to have more fuel, so we will be stopping there. To the left, you see what once was civilization. Is it on the left? I think so. Right, it's funny, always the same issue. Which side the gas tank is on? All right, if this was Rust, I wouldn't have made it here. But it's not. It's peaceful. No, I love Rust. Rust is awesome. All right, let's go ahead and fill this baby up. It is on the other side. Haha. Look at it. Okay. Is that for the brown water? Go ahead and flip this hot dog around, you know what I'm saying? Maybe don't. Just turn the car around. Let's go ahead and do that, dude. Hoping we find a door in here. Running the AC with the doors off isn't ideal. Might be a flex in some countries, but not here. Maybe I'll bring out the good old search thermometer thingy, metal detector, but we'll see. Will you reach? You will. Yeah. Ooh. Solid. I can actually do a couple of these, I think. Hey. Yeah, we'll knock that out and we will be straight. Gotta figure out how to do stuff. It's like, click me. I'm like, I don't know what button it is. It's like, right click. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Oh, see? Look at that. Noob. Just get the ones that are empty. Those are, you know, going to be the ones that we need the most. I've been thinking about getting a zombie survival vein or like, what is it called? Project Zomboid? Man, those look so good. Plus they kind of fit this whole thing that I like to do. It's just a bit more exciting. What do I get the water for? A bit more like exciting than this as far as pacing. I do like the passive nature of this game. I'm not hating, I promise. This game is cool. Just saying. Just saying. But, you know, I've been thinking about that. But also, I am looking out for the game called Artem. If you don't know about that, I'd say check it out. It's another survival game, similar in the aspect of like realism and stuff like that, but way more closer to Vane and Project Zomboid having a baby. Having offspring at the Artem. Mixing a little like DayZ, though, I will say, as far as its realism too. It's cool. Nice. Solid. Not the greatest positioning for this bus, but hey, it works. It twerks. And this one has nothing in it, so I'll take this one and put it like up front. To be the first to be filled. Yeah, we shouldn't be worried about gas for a little bit. Shouldn't is the key word because I really don't know how much gas this thing uses. That would be my only concern. We'll take this for now. All right, what are we shopping for today, boys? Yeah, Shay, yeah, I want this mug. It's mine. Always need the pills, you know, need them. Gotta keep the health up. Yo, look at this. Orange, blue. I'm not taking the gator colors because, you know, they're the gators. I'm, you know, I'm a hater. Yeah, I'll take it. I'm more of a Seminole fan. I don't even like sports like that. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather, you know, sitting here and kick it on the game and kick it with the homies and all that goodness. You know what I'm saying? Be with the kids and stuff. But yeah, if I had to choose, I'm definitely still not going Gators. Couldn't catch me. And I'm from Florida. Just saying. Anyways, brake lights. Do I have those? Not that I need them. Because you know who's telling. Nice. I would like to complete the magic school bus. Purple and black might be good. That might be cool. Yo, look at all this food. Man, Lord gives in an abundance, let me tell you. You know what I'm saying? My cup overfloweth. Didn't mean to do that, but I'll take it. Ooh, tomato soup. Get some, chop up some, you know, some fresh tomatoes in there. It is a wrap. This man is comfortable. Might be simple, but I mean, shoot, it's the end of the world, so I'll take what I can get. Don't know if I'll be eating like unwrapped raw chicken off a shelf though. You know, I might vegan might be more of a, you know, a healthier choice and at this point, unless I seen a cow, but I ain't seen no animals. So if this is just, you know, spawning in, I don't think I'll be partaking. Can't say like one day, you know, while you're out there in the middle of the desert, the apocalypse, look at all that, hey, we out here. You know, I wouldn't be tempted to like grill it and see, you know what I'm saying about it, but it would definitely wouldn't be my first choice. I'd have to pass it a couple times. I was worried about water a moment ago. Go ahead and put this on the shelf. Definitely got a decent amount of stuff, man. Honestly, I'm kind of expecting to be like ran up on, so I'm gonna start closing my door. You know what I mean? Imagine that. I definitely would. I would be slightly paranoid. All this milk. Also, that'd be my second thing. I don't know if I'm going dairy in the desert. You know what I mean? That doesn't seem like a good combination. If it's cold, maybe, you know, give it the good old sniff test. Take a look at it. What color is it? You know what I mean? We ain't even got cereal. So I don't know what I'd need milk for other than coffee, but you know, at this point, I could just take it black. That's a luxury. What? Why am I putting it on the shelf? It's not powdered. I got a fridge. Can I put it in the door? Hilarious. Take it for aesthetic purposes. You know what I'm saying? Don't even drink it. Just have it in there, just in case. Go ahead and close that door. You know what I mean? Isn't there, baby? That's funny. Is that a watermelon? All right. I can't fight the allegations. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. You know what I mean? Crouch. Superpower. Put in fridge. Yeah. All right, the lights came on. So there is power, and apparently the power structure or power grid is still on. You know what I mean? I'd definitely be in question of all of this, to say the least. Oh, you not entertained? Whoever is looking. You know what? I'm not gonna be that difficult right now. Just go ahead and throw that there. Put these in the crate. Which I have one right here. I was just like, you know what? Let me just go put these couples in there. But no, it's taking too long. Throw that in there. Worry about all that organization later. Maybe even off camera, you know. That way we can just keep moving. But I guess management is part of it, right? Key. Common key. I wonder if there's like a cool key that looks any different or if it just has a different title. I mean, does it look like the master key or is it simple? You know what I mean? Look like one of these Victorian keys that unlock somebody's chastity belt. This is crazy. Look at it. Look at it. I thought I used that earlier. I don't know. I won't question a good thing though. I'll take this. Thank you kindly. Again for those ouchies. But this to make you feel good. Calm down, guys. It's only aspirin. And all this milk. I think we're good. Because I'm just gonna get this water. I'm not going to litter it, but it is for sale for whoever wants the next empty bottle. You know, those used to be valuable to me until I had a bunch of them, and then I got a bunch of them, and they're not valuable to me no. Actually, I do need to consolidate some of that water, though, because crazy. Crouch. My character's over here like, could I get some water? I need it. I know you're moving it, but I need some water. There you go, buddy. Friend old pal, go ahead and wet your whistle. Put all those empty bottles in a crate and get rid of them. Oh yeah, I'm stuck in crouch mode. You know, was a ninja for a good couple of seconds there. Look at all this food. Like I really went grocery shopping. Go ahead and just throw it around, you know what I mean? We're rich. Is it hoarding at this point? You know, like gracious. Just, you know, let me just worry about. Hey, look at it, looking fancy. That would drain the mess out of the battery. Yo, let me go ahead and see. Can I? They're giving me an issue here. Poor condition. See, look at that. Look at that. It's crazy. My lights are still on though. Like, okay. Well, you know, while we're here, it's a good thing we got this. No. This, yes. Hmm. Well, now I know what it does. Very nice. Put that there. And I think I have another battery as well. Let's take a look in our magic box back here. I got a bunch of gas. Oh, you know what? I swear. No. Yeah, I do. Haha. Got another battery and it's in excellent condition. Fantastico. And engine repair, battery charger. See, man, you know, it comes in handy. Justified. All right, let's see what else we got in here. Boys, open up. Pause. I mean, y'all open up. Pause still, maybe? I'm gonna leave it alone. Nice. Honestly, at this point, we can just leave the other gas tank since it is empty. For the next guy, just in case. I mean, I don't know if there's there's no gas in here, but you know, he might need the tank. All right, well, we got and we had a battery. You know, all we had to do is look around. Tire. I might switch the tires out just because. Heavy van. All right, let's see. So we're definitely taking this because I don't want to scare. You know, it's funny. Do I have one in here too? No, but I do have water in there. Ah, purple and cream. Why do I have these colors? These two are the worst. They look like Barney's colors. I don't take that back. Barney was terrible. I'm also getting rid of this purple because who do you think? What do you think is going on? All right, cool. Done there. We're not taking any of that schmilk. Yuckies. And then we're gonna put these tires on. Excellent. Even more excellent. These are excellent and 83 excellent. Let's see. 73. That just says good condition. All right, we do full service here. We do 85. I'll take that just in case. Tire rotation as well. 96. 73. Although these don't necessarily look like the same tires, we will be taking them. Here we go. Fashionable. All right, quick 360, spin the block, the actual square itself. Door frame. I don't need it. I have one, although I do need front doors. All right, on to the next one. Bucket of water, though. We'll be taking this and putting it in the water jug. Hello there. Wrong button. Wrong button. All right. No gotta worry about that battery so we don't just cut off in the middle of the street. Don't really know what I need a bucket for, so I'm just gonna leave that here. Leave those tires. Yeah, I'm good. Let's keep moving. I'm gonna get this out of the way before we end up with a real issue. And no to the metal detector. Make sure I shut the door always. On the road again. Probably do this a billion times every time I get on the road. I have to find the wipers. Clear your vision. Should be a very sober ride, let me tell you. That coffee would help. Just be excited for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe times where you just want to drive slow. Times where you're just speeding. You know what I mean? What's the use? Go through all the stages of, you know, whatever it is on your noodle. I gotta repair 2 vehicle parts, so we'll see about a tire next, maybe? Or something. Like I said, I do want to paint this thing. I want to complete it and paint it at the very least. And then we'll really be cooking. I gotta find a pan, though. Low-key looking for that white sofa again. It was in like a watchtower kind of thing. So we'll see about that. All right, what do we got here in this trap house? Cause man, water, promising. All right. Hop out. I'm here to take your stuff. All right, go ahead and eat that. Yeah, I feel like the big bad, like, you know, the big bad wolf, or the Goldilocks rather. Just out here taking all whatever's left. Nice. Nice. Oh, cool. Well, hey man, ye ask and ye shall receive. I was worried about water, and now we out here with a bunch of it. Whoa. Thank you kindly. I thought it was clipping it first. Give a little variation. What we gonna do around the crib? Yeah, lovely place, lovely. Real estate, you know what I'm saying? Lovely little real estate here. Location is everything. Look at that view. Fantastic. $250,000. Easy. AC not included. Sofa! Man, let me tell you, God is good. I literally just said, ye ask and ye shall receive. And look, we got a sofa. Sofa 1, to be exact. Got water. Look at that. We got tires on that. Look, we got everything. Yeah, let's go ahead and switch that out. Put this down. Brothers and sisters, we must figure out what we are doing with all this stuff here. Yes, of course, yes. I think the sofa must go right here. Yes. Now that we've got a real seat, just toss it out. Put you up there. I really got to get rid of this trash. It's not littering. It's donating. All right. I don't want to know what that crowbar is for because I haven't really seen anything that, or at least I haven't been prompted, or maybe I haven't just looked hard enough to use anything or to pry anything open. But, you know, we'll see. You know, maybe it's me. There should be like a throw feature. All right, the sofa, wow, right there. It should cut everything off, kind of act as like a barrier here, which is cool. And then I should still be able to actually blah, 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 words access the front seat. You know, I will just move this here for now. Fit a whole mansion in here, you know what I'm saying? All right, so nah. I like the window view. Well, or let me do this real quick, because maybe I'm just not using my space that well. On this episode of interior decorating. Well, I was going to say in the dark ages, but we're well past that, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? We are well past that. I wouldn't even know what to call this particular time other than revelation. Doomsday, rather. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. Uh, I thought this was going to be cute. But I'm not sure anymore. Yes, lovely, of course. No. Maybe? And then couch right here? Or do we do the couch right here? Can't say this is bad. Maybe give myself a little bit of room. You know what I mean? Nah, move it over a little bit. I wonder if there are curtains for this, if there is like a thing. Yeah, maybe I'll leave the table there. See what that couch next to the window looks like. It's probably cool. Question is, can I put it back where it was? Oh, I can. Gotta get it right, gotta get it right. Hey, we're live. All right. Oh, we're getting this sofa in here. We're definitely getting it. Because the end of the world is all about vanity. I think I'm gonna take the bar stool or the dinner chair, whatever, you know what I mean, over the other one because the other one is just a roll around desk chair and I needed one. Well, I didn't need it, but for vanity's sake, I was just gonna collect it. This may not be a bad idea right here. You know what? Let me take this, put this over here. Kind of starting to turn into a little bit of a diggable pad. You know what I mean? Put some style on it. You know what I mean? Can I put that on that? That'd be cool. Oh, I have a decent amount of tires. What am I doing? How many? Wait, if that's the case. Excellent. This is 93, 96, 99. Can't beat that. Well, I mean, maybe you can. Haha, taking this off. Put that there. What do we got? 83. At this point, just like spoiled. I'm here trying to figure out, which which way the sofa looks best. Good stuff. Aren't you trying to survive? Yeah, yeah. You know, it's life or death every day out here. But you know, can you show me how's this look? No, I do like it more so over here. What would this as a barrier look like? Technically, it wouldn't work because it would, you know, interfere with those. So I'm just gonna leave it right here. Space is always in consideration. All right, so you walk in, you got yourself a little seat. Wow, chilling. Yeah, I mean, look at that. We chilling. There's a lot of stuff. That's the first thing I'd be thinking. I'm like, yo, you got a lot for, you know, being out here at the end of the world. Go ahead and get rid of this. Out of here. Take this back. It would straight up look like a yard sale. Like, yeah, everything must go, including you. Put that there. Nice. Yo, where did I put the metal detector? Did I forget it? Ooh, I think I did. I think I vividly now thinking back, you know, anime flashback. I think I remember leaving it in front of the chest that we dug up. Nice. Well, that's fine. That means, you know, that's one thing we don't have. Cool with that. Because we got a lot of stuff. I don't even think we need all these keys. They're starting to become outrageous. I'm just gonna keep them right here just in case. All right, reposition these so they're out of the way. Nah, we don't need it yet. Chilling. All right, what else we got in there? Anything we need? Not really, but I will take this and I'll eat it. Take, no, tire repair kit all day, baby. And we don't need that. That's excellent condition. I'm just gonna repair one of these other tires just in case. Well, not just in case, but just as the old objectives thing. Green thumb, grow it until it's ready to harvest. All right, so that would require these. Got a couple of these planters actually. So let's go ahead and get these down. I'll switch it out, make room for a bit more storage, but also get my plants going. They're going to be the reason why the civilization survives. How'd you do it? Oh yeah, I just had some window plants, you know, just set them up, just kind of let them go. Crazy. Apples, look at that. Is there anything in here? Nope, not yet. Put the planter away for now. Again, space. Gotta make space. Not that everything's gotta be realistic. Oh, I can do that? Okay. How do I switch the axis? Release. Oh, you know, I'll just do it like this. Looks like it's gonna fall off. Oh. Uh-oh, watch out now. Watch out for your toes. That would hurt. Watch out for your toes. Bucket. Water. Shiny. It's a big bucket. That's cool. Look at my little homestead. You know what I'm saying? Sustainable RV. Van life. We out here. Look at that. Yeah, now the pan is gonna be fun. Look at the tomatoes. Can I leave them on here? This would be super dope. They look good. I think I will. And I'm gonna put them in the window. Ooh, scoot over. I don't need you all the time, Pan. Can I put you in here? Boy, I bet you I can. You know what? Let me make some room. That's so dope. No, it's too big. Plus, it wouldn't even grow that far. Let me do the apple planter. It'd probably look nicer in the window. You know what I'm saying? Again, it's about vanity. Look at that. Progress. Always, you know what I'm saying? When you hop out, you see all this, and then when you walk back to the van and you see life just sitting in your window look like that, you know what I'm saying? Look, there's hope. There's hope. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we gotta go find that pan because now I want like sauteed tomatoes and chicken and steak. Bro, it's the end of the world and I'm worried about a pan for some steak. See, man, vanity, look. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and turn the light on. Look at that. Crazy. These people, random as they are funding my adventures. Thank you. Raw steak. Just so I can see where I place it. Put it next to the watermelon. Your boy would be chilling. I mean, I'd be a bit paranoid without the front doors, but your boy would be out here. Look at that. Look at that. We are balling. Let's go. Your boy just got hungry. All right, leaving that Jeepers Creepers, you know what I'm saying, real estate. I forgot to turn the light off. That's cool. I am kind of expecting aliens or something. So if it does pop up, it won't really be the biggest surprise. And I'm not mean like take away from the game. What I mean is this can't be it. You know what I mean? Unless that is the horror. This is it. You know what I mean? That's just continuous. Which this isn't too bad actually. This would be pretty fun with some homies. And you're talking about that poop, somebody sitting in the back. Again, yo, imagine this, imagine updating, the whip with the homies, everybody sitting in different seats. At first, they started off standing. Now there's a couch in the back, you know what I mean? Yeah, but thinking about it, thank God for the fruits and the vegetables, because if not, that steak would be bland. The steak and the chicken. Again, where's the steak coming from? I don't see no cows. You know what I mean? I'd be worried about the quality of the meat. Pause. that, you know, we'd be taking in. Pause. You know what I mean? I don't think that's gonna be very nutritious. Pause. It's like I'm delivering a telegram. Yeah, actually, stop. Johnny said he's coming to stop. Unalive you. Stop. Tomorrow. Stop. Full stop. Okay. We'll be leaving that there. We will be taking this and adding it to the engine directly. Right, we're done with it. Thank you for your contribution. On to the next one. I'll take you while I'm here. This is where I found the Frigidator and the other sofa. So we'll see what kind of goodies they got in here. Click it. Brown sofa. We'll be leaving that. I would come up here. I would definitely be sleeping in here at least one of these times. Look at that view, man. Look at that. Oh, look at that. It'd probably be hot as mug up here, boy, during the daytime. Ooh, that looks good. Don't need it. I don't have a partition. You know what I'm saying? Although I would use it. Knock it out. You know what I'm saying? Anything in there? Nope. How about you, fridge? Are you holding any secrets? None. Let's take the patat. Foods. I will have to go through all the sorting of the stuff soon. Only because I don't like all that clutter and it's kind of just sitting there, you know what I'm saying? Throw that in the crate too. Yes, it worked. All right. The milk is out next to the fridge. That's the worst part. Next to the fridge. Not even inside it, but next to it. Like, yeah, it's like I just couldn't be bothered. You know? Milk doesn't have to be fresh, apparently. Crazy. You know, I help the next person out. Double and give it to the next one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know. Can we get out of here? We can. Oh. Makes sense. It's kind of like, again, it's like going to a yard sale. Whether I set it up or somebody else did. Got this lovely plant for like $2. Solid, man. We are out here. You know what I mean? If you close your eyes and just kind of... No. I was going to say, you'd think you're in the bachelor pad. I mean, like in a condo. But, I mean, maybe you would. Look at it. Chilling. Let's see. I mean, outside the dome. The dome light is the dead giveaway, but let's sit down real quick. All right. Ah, look. That right there. New York apartment. 1,100 a month. Easy. Crazy. Put this on my Jenga style, you know, setup for them cans. I'll just leave that stuff over yonder. These keys are getting crazy. And I left my metal detector, so I'll keep an eye out for that so that maybe, just maybe I can start using these keys. You know what I mean? That's why I'm collecting them. Because I'm not using them. Go ahead and knock that out. Use I'm getting rid of you. I know it's a video game and I can just leave it wherever, but I kind of feel bad. You know, it's the principle, okay? Okay. Go throw that out there. I do need some more doors, you know. Ooh, actually. All right. And radiator, yeah, we'll go ahead and fix that real quick. Not that there is anything wrong, but, you know, preemptively, it'd be nice to go ahead and get on top of this. Blam. Now we ain't got to worry about nothing. Our engine is good. Ugh. Well, we gonna ride that till the wheels fall off, so we'll be straight. Alrighty. Put that there for now, and let's keep moving. Start limiting some of the items I pick up. Only because we don't need too much more. Yeah, I wonder what all like points of interests there are. If any of them like change the further you get in. Into the desert. Who paved this road? I'll be asking all the questions. Somebody was paid to put in these power lines. That means either this is a simulation or there is a civilization that like somebody was employed to do this. And considering the where, it was a long time ago. You know what I mean? Order, you know what I'm saying, cannot come from chaos. Mirages would be a hell of a thing out here, yo. After a while, your eyes would like truly just play tricks on you. Also, man, I want to know about these radio stations. I mean, I do have a radio, 2 of them to be exact. I think I'm getting too comfortable with hopping out, though. That'd be me. I treat this game like a horror game. Oh, there's nothing in there. Thanks, but no thanks. What is this? Tire repair kit. I'll just use it on one of the tires now. You know what? I'm at it, which is kind of good. I'm at a point where I can just get things and use them on the spot. Nice. Dope. It worked. I'll be back for those. Go put these batteries up. Nice. Nothing. So metal detector, but also I'm grabbing these seeds. Watermelon. Do they stack? Doesn't look like they do. Potat seeds, nice. Common keys. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and do this here. Starting a mobile farm. I am with it though, boy. The more food, the merrier. Watermelons. All right, what else we got going on here? Green gives a nice little charm to the brown that is in town. Not that it's in here though. What else? Can I throw this in here? I think I can, maybe? Yes. There we go. Yeah, we're alive. And now for the feature presentation. Let's see. We're gonna go get the metal detector. Hopefully it doesn't scream at us the entire time. This time, don't forget the metal detector, Junior. Leaving all those keys because your boy don't need any more. Actually, I might just use that key instead. I have a shovel, taking this, using it on the tire, grabbing the key, grabbing my shovel while I'm there, and the key. What is this? 99, 89, 100, very nice. Common key. What do we got? What do we got here? Alrighty. T-shirt. Haha, it's an apple. Even better. Keeps the doctor away. You know what they say. Don't. Yeah, I have a shovel. And that was the shovel that I said have. It's, or that I have said shovel that I have. It's funny, I would have left that in place of the metal detector, knowing me. Good old me. You're like, wait, what happened? I distinctly remember doing the opposite this time. You know, gotta spice it up a bit. A little self-sabotage. Alrighty, back on the move. I wonder if there are different seats. This is, you know, nice and all, but this isn't a Golf. Although I do like that they kept the Volkswagen kind of theory or like spirit, you know, with the whole, what's this called? Plaid pattern. Yeah, at this, I don't even know how to ferment fruit, you know what I'm saying, or make like alcohol, but I would definitely be trying with all these apples and stuff. And the watermelon, yeah, hilarious. What kind of refreshing beverages can we make? Ooh, what is that? Straight up radio tower. Maybe we can find some tunes. Realistically, I'd probably make that my hideout though, you know what I mean? Just because it has the radio tower, and if there was a signal to broadcast, or if there ever was one that was broadcast, woo, we'd be able to figure it out. Or at least hear about it. Skirt. Yum. Somebody else did do the same thing. Left the bottle there, and I'm over here like, yeah, let me go ahead and drink it. I guess collect all the tires, but I'm not really worried about that right now. Solid top. I do need to figure out how to grind that down. Is that what that is up there? Stay topped off. Stay above half for best gas mileage, baby. I do like the red line around the tire. Grinder. Yes. Because we have not been able to do the top, and this is going to be satisfying. Yes, yes, of course. It's gonna take a lot of paint. Like, a lot of paint. Thankfully, you don't really have to... Oh, that would have been all of his toes. Game over. Yo, imagine that you did all this to your thing and you die. Your demise is from house renovation. You know what I'm saying? Imagine the irony in that. That's crazy. You didn't get beat by the storm. You got beat by your own ambitions. You know your your own preferences of house deco. Crazy. Um. Yeah, but we're definitely gonna need a lot of paint. Kind of glad I didn't start painting, because if we did, it would look like a Picasso. This boy over here wearing steel toe boots. Steel toe. That'd be cool if you could find different clothing, though, to help with, like, heat. And or the cold, because the desert does get crazy cold at night, you know, so. Also, that'd be neat if they had, like, the Aurora Borealis out here. Kind of add a little bit more effects to the sky. Give us some stuff to see. Leave that there for the next one. All right, what do you guys got for me today? Neato. Speaking of, I'll take the blue and the black. Thankfully, I was about to say, bro, can you open these? And had no clue. These people seem to have been very thorough. Or somebody was here before me. Left the coffee, though. I see a nanner over there. I'm taking this because it is uncommon. Clearly says it. And I'm going to put it on right here. Solid. Don't know what this big fat battery goes to. got all this. Oh, I can make a pot? Yes, sir. Throw that on right now. Shoot. Hey, brother. Guess what we got? Nice. Home on wheels. Home on wheels. Take this. I don't think we've had a banana, so we'll go ahead and snack on that. Take this out here. And cactuses mess me up. Where? I'm just actually just going to use this now. Ooh, great job. Solid. All right, batteries can go over here. I'm not gonna make it any more absurd. Take the blue. Oh. Watch me have like a blue dot outside. Yeah, we'll see. It'd be cool if you could sleep in this game, you know, kind of like make the nights go by, but I guess it makes sense. You know, we can just keep moving through the night, right? All right, let's try the radio. Anything? Nope. Just thinking maybe since we're next to it. Ooh. That would have been a sad day. Sad day for T-Rexy. Funny, like it makes me want to just keep moving, like just to see where it goes, but I don't want to miss anything. You know what I mean? Like I kind of fight that inner loot goblin every time I see a place. So maybe when I look in, maybe next time I see, I'll just kind of, I'm not pass it, but just go, go in and take a look around. Not really take anything unless it's super important looking. Because I got everything that I technically need other than like car parts. At this point now it's just about driving a nice line. I wonder if RV is the biggest car you can get or the only other vehicle you can get. You know what I mean? Also, those have been the only two car styles of parts that I've seen as well. Seeds, light. Is there anything in the trash can? No seeds. Apples. Rare key. Ooh. Putting that one right there, Bubba. You know what? If that is here, let's see. Because where else would something like this be? That thing is like terrifyingly obnoxious. Alright, let's see what this thing is got for me today. Hey, my instincts were correct. Because if we would have just kept going, there would have been no need. Or it would have been like a hell of a chance of you actually finding it randomly. So thankfully, it corresponds. Let's take a look. Ladies and gentlemen, what is rare that we can get in this? Really? I mean, not saying it's not rare, but I think I just left a building with one of these in it, so go ahead and leave this for the next person. I would have just liked to take the key at this point. It looked cooler than the rest of them. Put it back here like a broom when you're done using it. Yeah. The shovel. Real quick, let me do this. Take the coffee. Why not? I knew it. Look at that. We'll get there. Not a bad blue though. Thankfully. But just a bit random, you know what I mean? Woo! I hear those plants going at it back there. Now that I've kind of gotten like an idea of like what a rare item could be, I think also how would you die out here? Well, I mean, I get it from, well, maybe in my position I'm saying how would you die because I got all this food and stuff on me, but if I didn't, that makes sense. But unless there's an enemy, you know, that'll pop up later, how else would you die out here? Maybe falling off the tower? Didn't know if I was gonna stop. All right, out. Quick look, see. Then we're moving and moving. Common. Oh, really? That's how you feel about how my living space is? Dang it. I say that because it kind of got me. I would like to move it to something like right here. But let's see. Wow, because this is so cool looking. Look at this. It looks so good. I'm happy we can do that. You know, kind of just like move the whole thing. I think that this should be like more over there. Oh man, well, looks like we're gonna be moving the house around. Ah, this is funny. Look at this. It's gonna be a whole like. Oh, this is hilarious. All right, moving the fridge and everything. My man is a monster. Pause. Look at that. He just picked up the fridge like it's nothing. Like it's styrofoam. Crazy work. This might be a good time to do some reorganization as well. Considering, right? Look at this. Like I said, it's gonna be like I'm about to start selling stuff into whom. It's funny, maybe the game is more so about like revealing the kind of character or player that you are. Because the first thing I did in mine is well, you know, get resources but also get cozy. You know what I mean? I was like, you know, I know we're trying to survive and all, and you know, we could die, but let's make sure that, you know, you're comfortable. Can you put your feet up? I think maybe that's just a luxury. Oh no, you shut your face. I think that's maybe the I guess the skill, you know, is you know, how comfortable you can get or make things while struggling. All right, so we're gonna start from here. It looks like we are gonna go with kitchen counter first. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so please forgive me. Woo! It'll work. Forget it. I don't need two sinks though, so we're going to check and see. All right, so this. What would you say, like fridge right here? Yeah, fridge right there. That makes most sense. Frigidator. Frigidator. Frigimadator. Maybe I could put something in that gap, like this thing. Metal detector. Yes, yes I can. Out of the way. So now this actually probably blah 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 blah. I can't speak. Forgive me. I think what this would probably look good right here. Coming together nicely. All right, so or maybe put this guy right here. Move little radiator. You know what I mean? locked in. Yeah, I'm saying. All right, and let me get one of these. Can I put that in this teeny tiny eeny weeny corner? No, I cannot. And I can't come over anymore on this because that's not gonna work for me getting in and out. So let's go ahead and just throw it over yonder. Will it work? Yeah, it will actually. I'm with it. I'll take it. At this point, the game's gonna be like, stop, please stop, stop picking up stuff. It only takes so much with you. Still feels a bit out of place. Go ahead and just bring this over just a little bit for symmetry, because why not? Done. Just gonna put this over here. Or not. Lamp. Done ski. Alright, table. Let's go with what we were talking about just a moment ago. About the vision. You know what I'm saying? The vision. I need a newer table or a bigger table. Taking a break. You know what I'm saying? Didn't even mean to sit, but we're out here. Stand upeth. All right, and now for the sofa. Probably put the sofa back where it was, because it wasn't bad there. Yo, curtains for this thing or a rug would make it like perfect. Apparently, your boy got thirsty doing all that. Chilling, you know what I'm saying? A vibing. Yeah, we're pretty set. Just kind of thinking about all this. We'd be good, man. You know, I wouldn't have no complaints living with myself in the apocalypse right now. Make sure you can at least grab it with the handle, turn that thing around. Another coffee mug. All right, and you already know, gotta get this stuff. It's cool that it actually allows you to use the shelves and things. Way to go, my guy. We'll see what kind of table we keep. There's probably another one that's really nice. Or I don't know. Is it in here? Um, I do like that chair though. Not gonna lie to you. Yeah, we'll take this for now. Out with the old, in with the new. Yeah, there we go. Turn it, give it a little turn. Wow, that's a tiny, tiny table. No, no need to sit down. We've been doing that all day. No, is this? Okay, cool. The tomato seeds. We got ourselves a battery in there. Gasoline and battery combo. Coolsies. It works. So I'm not really sacrificing too much. And that's black and blue. In the way of spacing with this one. So I'm not really worried about that, which is nice. I'm probably just gonna leave the keys. I'll take the radio though. Look at that, man. It's looking brand new in this thing. I was just seeing if maybe E had it, you know, could activate it or something like that. Leaving that. Take the seeds. Don't want to leave these because, you know, we might need to feed the future generations. Or just myself, the way this guy eats. Um, put him in here. Yeah, 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 yeah. Water balloon. Nice. I like that it allows for some clipping. Yo, we are out here. Don't really need this out, you know. Can I put this up here? Guess not. No pull-out drawers there. I will just throw this up under here. Super move, crouch. That works. Just got a little bit. All right. Let's go ahead and put some of this away real quick. Gonna have like this is literally I'm gonna be moving grocery store. I don't even know where them things went. Okay, probably I guess right there. Batteries. It's funny, yeah, I literally do be getting locked in or like mesmerized by the organization. Not that I'm doing like anything crazy, but I just be super focused. Oh, get up. You know, it don't hurt to just have it tucked in, you know, laying a little pushed in there. Pause. Wow. Put that thing right now. All right, next crate. Can I put this on the couch? Cannot. All right, Frigidator. I see. Maybe I should turn it. I don't know. How's that look? Fridges don't normally swing like that or do like that, so. And we'll deal with it for now. I think I enjoy this more than I should. I'm not sure. I'll be putting those beans down here though. Tomato soup. Tuna. Yeah, we're just gonna have it all nice and aesthetically pleasing. I can't help it. No, we're gonna leave that on the shelf. Those look good up there. Baked beans. Battery. And then literally after this, I won't have to stop for nothing. Because everything will be set up. Kind of like in an abundance right now. Give me all the soups. Tunas. I'm very grateful. You can stack them. Easy peasy. Man, let me tell you, if this was the other way around where they didn't like snap, that would be kind of a pain. Kind of pain. With all this coffee up here, it's gonna look like that's all I do is sell coffee. Orange paint, black? We're out here. Where did I put the black paint at? Done. Seeds, keys, probably gonna start just leaving keys. If there was an incentive more so than just kind of like getting those random little things, I would keep these, but I think we find more of the things that are in the chest in the open more frequently. So there's almost no need, to go through this whole process with the keys and the metal detector. More. Or we have to put the seeds. Oh, nice. You know what? That's not a bad idea. Just go ahead and move that. Probably have to put the seeds on the shelf. Or actually, seeds in the crate may not be bad. I don't need the orange spray paint. Oh, they do spoil. So fridge might actually be pretty crucial. Throw that there. Get out of crouch mode. One crate is done. Yeah. Crazy. Hey, more black paint. Had to put that to the side. The water is good. Literally would be set, man. Look, I mean, I know I keep saying that, but it's funny how much stuff I have for this situation. Also, would love to keep the door shut there. Can I stack these two? Cannot. That'd be neat. Can really get up in there. Ouch. The secret move. Would be set for life. So many things to eat. And a decent amount of variety too. Like your nutrition would be pretty good. Considering. Like I think you'd have just amount of variety so that you wouldn't go insane. Like repetition and eating the same thing over and over and over again would probably get really boring and add to the monotony of things. But since we have a decent amount of things, like tomatoes, apples, oranges, bananas, watermelons, steak, chicken, tomato soup, like you could literally, all these would make one hell of a combination of things eventually. Obviously not together, but literally you got dessert, you got main course meal, all that good stuff. So kind of neat. And then you got, the Energizer, the coffee. It's pretty wild. Pretty wild if you ask me. I'm gonna put this under the table as if like we don't really use it. It's there just in case. For a split second there, I thought I'd seen something move out there. I was betting to be tripping. Yeah, I think it would just be a bit more wise to throw these in a tray. Watermelon. And then have them like sitting up in the pew, sitting up on the, or even under the shelf, because we can does that. Anything else in that regard? Nope. All right. So boop, boop, and another of the boopity boops. Nice. Last one. What do we got in here? We might have a decent amount of black paint to actually paint this thing. I'll be very happy. Not very happy. Man, one thing I am very happy about though is that if you do that on accident, you don't have to worry about like placing everything over again because man, that would be devastating. I'm like, well, that's the end of this one, I'm taking a big break. That potato is looking pitiful. Starting to feel some kind of way about having that door open. Yeesh. Well, I will offer that to the desert and have that back. Reclaim that any way that you see fit. At this point, I would just I'd pull up on a station and just be like, do you want this? Do you need anything? How can I help you? I think I might keep these here because I kind of like how they end up fancy, like all nice and organized. Great. Now I can't put it back in there. The perfectionist thing coming in again. Eat that before it gets any worse. So we got battery chargers. Probably throw this crowbar in here, maybe. Dang, can't even do it like that, cuz. Oh, I can. Nice. Wow, done. Oh, maybe not. I swear I can. What's going on here? Yes, there we go. Oh, oh. leave that like that for now. Turn this. Oof, that was bright. Keep that there. Looking way more organized. Still gotta kind of, you know, finesse a few things, but we gonna get there. All right. Anything else? No, guess not. Shoot. Look at those tomatoes. Crazy. Watermelon. Go ahead and put this up too. Yeah, we are chilling though. I mean, like hardcore chilling. We ain't worried about nothing. It's because we got water, we got gas, we got crazy amounts of food. Oh, crazy amounts of food. We got a fridge to store it in, which I hope actually helps with the longevity of it all. Yeah, food, water, gas, electricity, because we got repair kits. Man, I mean, I can't really ask for too much more. We got a decent amount of paint too, so that'll be coming soon. And then maybe doors. I don't know, maybe you can find music in the chests. That would be cool. That'd be worth digging up, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know, I'd want to say, I know that this is more of the demo. I would want to know how and what they planned to expand on. You know, because after a while, it is kind of the same like gameplay loop, and that's not a problem. Which it, again, I think it would even be emphasized a bit more with friends. But I do think that this is dope conceptually. You know what I mean? Which I know that there are other games that do a very similar thing. I do just, you know, kind of like their take on it. All right, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. What is this? In and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. All right, repair kit, water. Take some of that water. Common key. Taking this. Is there a way up? Not here. Um. Haha, here we go. Tomato soup. I'll just go ahead and eat that. got? What we got? Apple seeds. Battery charger. I don't think we can have enough of those because if we don't find another battery, we're going to use these. Tomatoes. Steak. I need a pan. That is what your boy needs. Everything else is pretty much for the birds right now. There should be a ladder. There we go. Or stairs, rather. Battery. A steering wheel. So been up there. There's nothing in here. I don't think so. Let me check. Could be missing out on a whole bunch of nothing. I see the doors over there. Nice. Didn't want to get stuck in there, man. That would have been terrible. Is there anything? Got everything but a pan. Your boy just want to make some food. Some hot food. Can you dig it? Yeah, whoever carried these doors up here or would be a troll in the first place. Nice. I do like the potting plants. Or the pots. But it just don't need it. Nice. More electricity to spend. Hey, look at that uncommon license plate. Boy out here balling. I'm like, really? What's going on here? Ladies and gentlemen. Okie dokie. It could be that crowbar activities right now. I'm the king. Mm-mm-mm-mm. You know, I will park somewhere, and then I think that'll be what we do for today. As for calling it, man, I mean, it really is kind of the rinse and repeat method, but I don't really mind it. It's not as stressful as some of the other multiplayer games, you know what I'm saying? It's a bit more of like house flippers with a touch of RNG and mobility. You know what I'm saying? We flipped a van to an RV, and now we're stacked. We can run an orphanage out of the back of this thing. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? We can definitely run a charity group out here. So at this point, we're the help. But yeah, so I think we'll pull up at the next point of interest. Pull over, have a good old seat in the couch so the character can relax, and call it a day this time. I'll be taking a look and see what other demos we have. There are a couple of games I've been considering to like really push and really grow, just in general, because they're fun. You know, I think it'll be quite entertaining to watch, and also, you know, to have people kind of join in on the fun and sitting and, you know, go through the experiences with your boy. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. And or maybe next time, since we have so much stuff, we can just push for a while and see what happens. Maybe we can just kind of like run the demo out. I did want to at least go through the objectives. Maybe the objectives are what push the demo to the end. Because it don't seem to be timed. We've been on for about 2 hours now. I think an hour possibly beforehand. So I don't think it's timed. Ooh, that could have been bad. I'm hoping this lag don't get me. Ooh, is that? It is. A gas station. It'd be cool if it disappeared when I got there and I was like, oh, it's actually a mirage. It's not real, brother. It's not real. It's quicksand. Yeah, I wouldn't have backed it in there, but I would have been close. Yeah, I would have actually been almost pretty solid. Can I open this? Yo, what's up with these seats? Yeah. Detach. Get out of here. Yes, sir. Look at that luxury. Ew. Get out of that. Damn it. Seat. All right, let me go ahead and pull up a little bit. Ignition. I know I said I was going to be done, but I do want to take a look real quick. What? Tire repair kit. Excellent. I'm just going to repair that one. And we are out here. Look at that. Shoot, at this point, now that I got stuff, I can just eat. See, look at that. Look. That might be rare and all, but you can find that at a gas station. I need a pan. At this point, the pan is more rare than the actual defib. Guess I'll just pull up to the gas pump, refuel, and then be ready to go for the next journey. Nice. Go ahead and do a little circle. Broke Boys is up. All right. Yeah, we're doing great on gas. That's crazy. I mean, granted, honestly, we really haven't traveled that far. But it's because we kept, we keep stopping. I can't help it. But look, though, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what? I think we can end with a little bit of painting. Let's go ahead and pull over. It should be straight. Let's see. Decent amount of space. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look. Here we go. See how much. 12% is left. Crazy. Like, I knew it was going to take a lot of paint, but dang. Yeah, this should be interesting, to say the least. You're gonna look like a box truck. Well, a FedEx truck. Yeesh. You know, when you look at it from here, you kind of get the idea it's gonna be cool. Honestly, when it is painted, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be super dope. And then we're gonna be able to polish it, you know what I mean? Oh wow, look, it's got multicolored. I don't even gotta worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Forget just painting it blue. Then I bet you when they're polished, it'll probably be super dope. Let's go ahead inside and relax a little bit. Yo, imagine. End of the world. Yeah, we definitely have to get those doors. End of the world, but we got stuff, man. Tires, gas, water, food, like fresh food, you know what I mean? We got resources for our seeds, chargers, medicines, med kits, coffee, literally, I mean, a single flashlight, but it's just one, it's just me. Stuff for like to polish the car, man. We are super duper thriving. Also, Polaroid, you know what I'm saying? Just in case you want to take a picture of it all, definitely be doing that shortly. Tables, you know, we can't say that that's not dirty, you know what I'm saying? But it's look, we're good. We got storage. I guess theoretically we're running water in here, you know what I'm saying? We got ourselves a stove, man. Like, you know, it couldn't get any better. I really don't think it could. I mean, outside those doors, because it's kind of drafty. But we have a skylight up there. That's crazy. I mean, if this wasn't storage and we didn't need it, you could put a bed up there and just look out. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Look. Beautiful. Beautiful. Why are we even moving? I'm a bit terrified. Maybe it's all the stuff in here. But see, what a gorgeous situation. You know what I'm saying? Like it couldn't get any better. Go ahead and do this. Turn the light on. The only thing that might make it better is just being able to cook. You know what I'm saying? Throwing those tomatoes, that steak. You know what I'm saying? Get some potatoes in there. Do some mashed ones. I don't see no utensils, but we just gonna have to get creative. I mean, we do. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be hard to make some homemade utensils. We do got rocks and stuff out there. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely doable. Crazy stuff. But yeah, man, what a cozy situation, right? Well, peace, love, and chicken grease. May God bless you all, and I definitely thank you for joining me on this time on Nomad Drive, and we'll be back for another one next time. Peace, y'all.